incredible work there.
Right, they have been going to several areas with last year's hurricanes as well. Let's check in with meteorologist Damon Matson. And these are storms that were so intense. Was it one in a series, or are they going to get some relief at this point?
They're really not, unfortunately, as this same exact setup is just not going to change over the next couple of days. There's just a front with multiple storm systems running along it for the next few days, and we have a line of tornado watches just indicating some of the hardest hit areas that will continue to see very stormy conditions for the next few days. And here we go this evening once again, some of the same hard hit areas in Arkansas up into West Tennessee and then into parts of Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois, still seeing rainfall, storms, and yes, some of that severe weather with this frontal boundary nearby. They just cannot catch a break. And this is the severe outlook for tomorrow. They once again have a level 4 out of 5 risk here in parts of Arkansas, stretching back into Oklahoma and Texas. So it just goes to highlight that this is an unrelenting stormy pattern for some of these very hard hit areas. Hopefully we can get things to move along here soon enough to give them a break. Now here in the DMV, all we're watching for, thankfully, not that severe weather that they are dealing with, but the tail end of any of those storms, the rainfall that is moving on to the north and east. It's very cloudy out there. Our camera shaking a bit in the breeze that is building up ahead of some of that approaching rainfall and a few of those storms. Very cloudy here on the satellite and radar picture, but again, all of that activity is still well west of us, back over portions of West Virginia. We're going to have to wait and see how all of this unfolds as it crosses the mountains and finally arrives here over the next several hours. Now, the reason we have to pay a little bit of attention to any storms that roll in, despite how cloudy it was, folks, it got warm out there today as we did hit 80. We're still at 80 in D.C., Waldorf, Annapolis, over to Fredericksburg as well. Not too far off in the upper 70s, back off to the north and west as well. And that's energy for any storms that get going, and significantly warmer than yesterday. My goodness, 25 degree difference there in those temperatures. So here we go. As we get later into the evening, the overnight hours, we'll start to see some showers, possibly as early as 7, 8 o'clock out across western Maryland. But by 9 o'clock here, any of those thunderstorms that are left will try to make it up and over the mountains. They will be very, very isolated at best, and most of any activity does stay north and west of the district, talking back up toward Frederick, Montgomery counties, stretching back over into the I-81 corridor in northern Virginia. Now, the later we get in the nights, the less likely those storms do turn severe. They'll start to lose any of that energy that was built up out there with the warmer temperatures today. But nonetheless, we could still hear a few rumbles of thunder by 11 o'clock, even midnight tonight. And then as we head into the day on Friday, not likely to see thunderstorms, but these are some heavier pockets of rainfall as scattered showers will then stick around with that front hanging overhead into the day on Friday. And we keep going with the soggy weather. Showers will keep going into Saturday. We'll get a brief dry break Saturday afternoon, and then a stronger cold front brings more rain and a few storms back into the mix by Sunday.